So boom, this is a fully detailed video on how I make my BISCOFF cinnamon rolls. I really hope you enjoy and leave a comment down below. 2 teaspoons of yeast and a little bit of sugar. And then we're going to mix a little bit. I'm gonna cover it. I'm going to let it rest in the oven for 10 minutes. 475 grams of bread flour. I always keep a little on the side, never more than a third or a fourth. 9 ml salt, 22 ml of granulated sugar, 15 ml of corn syrup, a little cap of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, about 135 grams vanilla bean paste. Sift the 475 grams to start off with. Salt, sugar to the side. I'm gonna prepare my wet ingredients. The oil, the corn syrup, mix. We don't measure. Measure with the heart. Now with the vanilla bean, you can do a teaspoon, you can do 2 teaspoons. The yeast has bloomed. Let's see if it passes the Windows pane test, which I don't think it will, but let's find out. Nope. Alright, it's spun more than enough and I'm exhausted. It'll be just fine. You see how it's tacky, but it's not sticky. It's nice and formed, it's nice and rich. It could pass. I'm going to put this KitchenAid mixer away. It suffered more than enough today. I don't want the motor to go crazy on me and give up. So I'm gonna clock my mixer out and I'm gonna let my hands do the rest of the work. This is something that I learned on TikTok and I tried it for myself. Once you feel like the dough is not going anywhere, perhaps it's regressing, let it rest for a little bit. Go ahead and wash some dishes, go ahead and wash your hands and then come back to it. Put my towel on the flat surface and then I got my pan. Like that, you're going to start kneading by hand. You're going to start kneading by hand. I'm not a professional, so I use my 2 hands, okay? A mistake that I was making when I was kneading my dough by hand was tearing it apart, tearing the gluten apart, which apparently is a bad thing. And I realized that it was a bad thing because my dough was like this, like it wasn't getting anywhere. Like I just kept on tearing it apart, tearing all the gluten apart, and it wasn't getting anywhere. Like it wasn't getting better. My dough was getting tougher and tougher. Into itself and then just move. This is not a class, okay? This is not a dough class. This is me just doing what works. If you have tips, if you are a professional baker, if you have some scientific tips, feel free to leave them in the comments for us all to learn, because in the end, I did not go to school for this. I'm gonna let it rest for about like 15-20 minutes and we'll be back. So, boom. We're just gonna spread some oil. That was more than it was supposed to be, but it's completely fine. And then boom, boom, boom. We want to wrap it tightly so that moisture doesn't get in and give us soggy dough. Or if we have things in the fridge that don't necessarily smell good, maybe onions, maybe you had a salad in the fridge, or onions release sulfur and onions smell very, very, very strong. I'm gonna put it in the fridge, for me personally, never more than 16 hours. We're going in the fridge now. Part 2 coming out soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.